Today, I will be showing you guys how to actually use the new Gust ability in Stumble, guys. And I found some crazy tricks like this clip right here. 2, 1, and oh my... Okay, so here is the newest ability in the game. It is called the Gust ability, but obviously based off the name and what we're seeing, it looks like it sends out a gust of wind. So the potential for this emote is already crazy just based off what I'm imagining. Cooldown at max level is 7 seconds. The duration is 1.3, which I do not know what that means, so we'll have to go see the emote together for the first time. And then the force of impact is 1.5, all at max level. But let's go check out the emote in game together to see what it does for the first time. All right, here we are in game, and we are going to see what the Gust ability does. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And wait, what? Bro, I didn't even move. Okay, hold on, wait. So I saw that it put down a gust of wind like in front of me. Maybe if I put it down and then, oh, that is crazy. Okay, so already what comes to my mind is that there's 2 ways to use this ability. You can use it defense or you can use it on offense. So you can like stand still, push the wind into somebody else, or you could use it in a race map. And while you're completing the map, you want to put down your own gust of wind to help you. Oh, that is crazy. This is like the first ever 2-in-1 ability. I'm already thinking of so many things. And don't worry, in this video, I'm going to be going over how to actually use the ability and every single tip and trick that there is with it. I don't think there's much else to the ability on the first look, so let me go play with it for about an hour, come back and tell you guys literally everything. And I already know I'm gonna find a lot of cool stuff, so make sure you watch to the end to see if this emote is worth buying or not. Alright, so about 45 minutes later, I think I figured out all of the tips and tricks and how to actually use this new ability. And I think the best place to start is how to clutch with this new ability. I tried out so many different techniques, but I think I found the best way to clutch. So it looks something like this. You jump backwards, gust, and then dive just like that. Now, the only reason why the Gust ability is helping you clutch is because of how late it is allowing you to dive. When clutching like this, watch how late I am going to dive. I'm going to dive right now. Normally, that would have not been a made clutch, but since the wind is there, it's giving me that extra boost to allow me to dive late. So you could even argue that this is honestly making it riskier for you when you're going for a clutch, and it might just be better to do it normally. But for the people that forward clutch out there, I think doing this method is actually better for forward clutching. Watch what I mean. Just like that. Like, I even got a bug and I still hit the clutch. But you also need to be careful because you could mess up and do something like this. So you guys let me know down in the comments below if you think it's helpful or it's just the same exact thing that doesn't even help. Alright, so the second trick that I learned with this new ability is how to get kills with this ability, which is crazy. This is the first ever ability where it's good on race maps. It's good for movement, but it's also good for kills. And this is exactly how you want to do it. So you want to be at a wall like this and then push oh my, that is crazy, bro. That is actually insane. This ability is basically a free wall super punch. We've all done a wall super punch before. This is literally a no skill wall super punch when you're on a wall with someone. Be careful when you're not doing it on a wall, because if you remember, the wind gets placed in front of you. So if it's in front of you and you're moving towards it, you are going to go into the wind gust as well. It looks something like this. And you have to have such a quick reaction time if you accidentally do that. If you ever want to go for a kill that's not on a wall, this is all you need to do. Just stand still and then gust somebody. Because remember, standing still does not put you into the gust of wind. So all you have to do is just line someone up and then do not. Okay, so right there, I accidentally went into it. That's how you know the ability is so deathly if you're not watching out. Okay, but taking a break from elimination, let me show you how good this ability is in race maps as well. Like this is the first ever 2-in-1 ability. So we all know when you're just running, it gives you like that little tiny boost with the wind, but there's a way to make you get a ginormous send that's volleyball level. Let's see if I can get a better one, because I know there's a way. There we go. That is it right there. I was going to say there's a way to get a ginormous send. Like, we saw the differences. I'll put them side by side. I don't know what I did differently. But there is a way to get a send that's that big. Let's see if I can do it again. Oh my god, wait, I'm so good at it now. So if my muscle memory is correct, you want to jump, gust. After the gust, you immediately dive. Waste no time. So jump, gust, dive. Yeah, that's it, 100%. That is how you do the ginormous send. That is insane. Wait, that, I might have just found the new skip with it. That is crazy. That is crazy distance. There's going to be so many things in this video that are going to have to do with that. Hey, while we're here on the trampolines, let's see how big of a send I can get with doing this skip right here. Let's see. Ready? 3, 2, Jump dive, and look at that. Oh, I almost made it. And this ability is only 7 seconds. So that means that you can do that a lot in the game. But of course, you have to time it right. You don't want to get the low send. You want to get the big send. So if you can hit the big send like 4 times in a game, I think that guarantees you first, like no matter what. Let's see if I can do it right here. Yeah, I just did it. All right, let's move into the next map. But I'm definitely going to be doing a myth busting video with this ability. So comment down your myths right now. I want to see literally everything. So not only is this ability good for distance, it's also good for skips. For example, this jump right here is 100% not possible. But when you use the wind gust, it 100% is. Just like that. Oh my, bro, that's crazy. There's gonna be so many things you can do with this ability. Same thing with right here. Look at this skip that I'm about to do. Like this, bro, this ability is going to be one of the best in the entire game in race maps. I don't know about elimination because I feel like a lot of people are gonna eliminate themselves while eliminating other players, and it might be too deadly in that map. But in race maps, you see these skips that I am doing. I think the best elimination map for this ability is actually going to be Laser Tracer, because you have a lot of room to not get blown off yourself when using it, but you can also hit people into the laser. So if I'm standing still and oh my god, that's so good. You have to make sure you're not running into your own gust of wind though. So make sure you are always standing still. Like that's easily my biggest tip that you need to take after watching this video. Map, I think I'm just gonna jump dive into him just like that. And yeah, that's perfect. So in a 1v1, you're able to get more risky with it because more than likely the person you are blowing into the lasers is gonna die before you because they're in front of you. The same cannot be said for Lava Land, because in this map, if you get blown off by your own wind in the slightest bit, you are going to die. There's hardly anywhere to step, and it is so risky to use the ability in this map. Like you see what I mean? I wasn't even trying to do that. I already died. I will not be using the wind in Lava Land at all. All right, back to Block Dash. I actually figured out another huge tip, and it's kind of like Hat Hop and Power Jump. You can actually get above the wall with using the gust. So what you kind of want to do is just, oh, that is perfect. I wasn't even thinking about that until I figured out that super send with the ability. And that's when my mind went to, wait, maybe you can actually jump over walls. Any ability that allows you to get above a block is crazy broken in Block Dash. And as you can see, this is the 4th time of me doing it in a row. It 100% works. And here we go. Even at the end, here we go. A 2 block. And there we go. Yeah, I got it down 100%. Make sure, jump at the wall, but you want to use the gust before you reach the wall. So you don't want to do it when you're touching the wall before you reach it to get that extra momentum. All right, so the next trick is in the map Bombardment, and you can actually move the bombs with the gust of wind. I'm not even joking. Okay, let's wait for a bomb to come into the middle right here. Watch what you can do. You can wind. Oh my god, that isn't, bro. The kick bomb is now basically an ability, because with the kick bomb strategy before, it took a while to get it down. It actually took like multiple tries. Maybe some people couldn't even do the kick bomb skill. Now, this ability allows you to click a button and you're kicking the bomb. It's insane. Let me show you when we're in the middle and I won't die myself. Ready? Watch this. Look at that. Oh my god, bro, this is crazy. This ability has so many endless things that you can do with it. Let me add 31 bots in and let me get a kill with the bomb when using the gust wind. All right, we now have 31 bots. Let's see if I can gust wind bomb into the bots. Oh, this is crazy. This might be the best ability in Bombardment history. You can literally go bowling. I just killed him. I actually just killed that bot. I'm not even joking. This is the most fun I've ever had playing Bombardment in my entire life. I am actually playing bowling right now. Let me try and get a perfect strike on one of these players without me dying so it looks so clean. Okay, right here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and oh my, that was extremely perfect. This is easily the most fun ability ever. For my next trick, you can also use this ability in Tile Fall, just like this. Wait, doing it in that one right there, I just realized it didn't even register the ones I went over, so that's actually a really good trick. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this is perfect, just like that. Come on, land me on a green, bro. Why are there no greens? Let's try it right here. Here we go. Just like that, and perfect. Okay, so that's how you get it. I mean, it's just about the same amount of luck that you get when normally playing the game, but honestly, I would say it's probably a top 3 emote in Tileful history. For the final way to actually use this ability, I'm going to do a full run on Burrito Bonanza using all the tips I showed and see how quick of a run I can get. So right here, unfortunately, it's not going to be good to use the ability, so I'm going to save it, which is completely fine. I'm going to go to the sides over here. Then we're going to do the first big send just like that. Perfect. And then immediately, probably once we get off this, we're going to have another one under this corner of the cob. Perfect. We're going to use it over here. Oh, bro, this is like crazy. This is such a big send. We're going to go on the chicken instead, so we have a flat ground to work with, and we're going to use it again. And right there, I failed it, so that's how you know it's not 100%. We're going to hit this jump, and then at the end of here, we're going to jump, dive, and perfect. And then now that we're going uphill, it's actually better to not do it. Like, you can still do it. I'll show you what it looks like. Going uphill, it looks something like this. It's definitely not as good. And just like that, that's 52 seconds with no other abilities. This ability is easily one of the best ever. It's good for kills and it's good for race maps. And it's an epic ability, so it's probably not going to be that much money. So should you buy it when it comes out? In my opinion, you definitely should buy the Gust ability when it comes out. And unfortunately, that is going to be the end of the video, but I need you all to comment some Mythbusters that I can bust with this ability, because there's definitely endless possibilities. So let me know what you think, and make sure you like and subscribe if you made it to the end, and I will see you guys in the next one.